Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. This is going to be a brief video, and what the video is about is where your attention goes, energy flows. Why is that important? It's important because our energy needs to stay with us in the present moment. And if that energy is if the attention and that energy is going to things outside yourself, either in the environment, things around you, then what you're doing is you're fragmenting that energy. And when you fragment that energy, it's scattered all over the place. And this is what leads to illness and disease, is that fragmenting of the energy. Instead of keeping it intact within ourselves, it goes all over the place, and when it goes all over the place, we're distracted. And when we're distracted, several things happen. Number one is you can't concentrate on what's important, and you can't focus on the here and now. Number two, it leads to fear, because you're taking in all this outside information that may or may not even be relevant to you. It may or may not even be true. But when your attention goes to those areas outside of you and the energy goes there, you can't help but feel fearful, insecure, uneasy, unsure. And what you need to do is bring the energy back to you, where it could be utilized for your highest purpose and your best interest, to be the best person, the best individual that you can be, to make the best choices that you could make in any situation. And that's why I did the video today. I think there's a lot of distraction lately, coming from all ends, coming from everywhere. And a lot of my patients, my clients, have really been feeling that fragmentation of energy. And what you see is they don't feel as well as they normally should feel. Because again, that fragmented energy, that scattered energy, and that lack of focus is what leads to illness and disease. So how do you get that focus back? How do you bring it back within you? One method is meditation, and that's something that I think is the gold standard for good health and well-being. Because when you meditate, what you do is you bring the attention to the here and now. You bring the energy to the here and now, to the present moment. And you don't focus on the outside things, on the distractions. You let them pass. Those distractions are always going to be there. It doesn't end. That's what life is all about. So if you could stay focused, if you could stay in the present moment, if you could stay with yourself, with that energy intact, then you live the best life that you could live. I talk about meditation, that it's not difficult. It only takes a few moments. If you could spend even 5 to 7 minutes at a time, just being quiet, closing your eyes, no distractions, no telephone, no iPad, no computer. Just be with yourself. And when you're with yourself, you could listen to that inner voice, that inner knowing that we all have. And that's what guides us. It guides us to be who we are, to make our best decisions, and to be rational, and to be confident in the decisions that we make. So I'd like to leave you with that today, to get rid of those outside distractions. They're there, just don't bother with them. Focus on the here and now. Focus with yourself. Okay, focus on yourself. Again, it doesn't mean that you can't be there and help other people, but as the airlines say, if you don't put on your own oxygen mask first, you're not going to be here to help other people. So I wish you peace. I wish you an awesome morning, evening, night, or next day if you happen to be on the other side of the world. And just remember to keep bringing that energy back into you. Not out there, not on everything that's happening, but in you. Okay, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of things, but don't let them take your energy and take that power away from you. I'm Teresa Palmer. I am a nurse practitioner. My expertise is holistic cardiology. I welcome any comments that you have and any topics that you'd like to discuss. Feel free to reach out to me on Facebook or on my website, which is wellbeinggal.com, all one word spelled out as wellbeinggal.com. If you're interested, I have a book published called Empowered for Wellbeing, and I give you the tools and I give you the knowledge so that you could make rational decisions, that you could live fearlessly and live with courage regardless of any situation, and be confident that you're doing the best that you can regardless of any threat to your health and well-being. Thank you for joining me today. I'll end as I always do with Namaste. I honor the light in you, which is the same light in me. We're all the same on the inside. We all want the same things, and that's to be recognized, to be respected, and to have our voices heard. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you most likely next week, where we will continue with our chakra work. Thank you.